week period for the pool to give boosted rewards. So there's over $1 million in that pool right now. And say if your token wants to do a $1,000 campaign for a week or two to boost that yield rate that people in that farm are doing, people in the farm will also earn your token. Spread it across all of that $1 million in the farm and help Shibarium grow more token holders rather. So if you're a maybe a smaller project on Shibarium or a bigger project for that matter, it can be a really great tool to get access to some new holders to learn about your project and come on spaces like this and talk about your project and just helps everyone grow. Like we want to work with more projects on Shibarium and to use the technology and continue kind of preaching as a community what liquid staking can mean for the chain.
When it comes to building those partnerships, Funk is going to have a lot to do with that. A natural networker. Funk, are you excited to be doing some of the community outreach and trying to build those pairs up?
Yeah, man. I just want to say a couple of notes before that as well. Man, when I first got excited about Shibarium and I bought a giant bag of bone, let's just say, and kind of went all in on bone, and then saw a really big space net opportunity to say, like, you know what, I actually need to work for this investment, like a traditional DeFi token. And when I saw what K9 was building, I was massively, massively impressed by the tech, and I saw a very clear path to how this would lead to success for Bone. So kind of working for my own bag in that capacity, which is at the root of DeFi. And so to see this all come together, obviously it's not been easy for everyone. Obviously, like, you know, there was token action, there was price action, there was tons of hard work on all fronts. There was fun at times, there was organization, and it's not been easy for the holders as well. So I just want to give a big kudos, and obviously it's important to talk about moving forward and what steps are next. But yeah, big shout out to the three pieces that made this possible, which is the development team, the marketing team, and most importantly, the community. You know, I've been talking till I'm blue in the gills about K9 on a variety of spaces. Frank has been talking for hours and hours. I can't believe how much love Frank put into like being that grassroots community. Because what's been most impressive to me is not just that we launched a successful product. Like if you launch successful tech in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it really matter? But what really is impressive to me is how complex the product was, and yet how many people were able to access it and use it without really many customer support requests comparatively to the numbers that actually came in here. So big kudos to everyone who's been who educated themselves enough, the mods, through work with the team, to kind of learn those things, to then be able to go help individual users and spread the word and really make K9 the biggest thing in Shibarium in quite some time. So just want to give out some shout outs there. I know Buzz is hand raised, so if he wants to interject, maybe.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off, Funk. I just pulled a value here. There's been 12 projects in the last 24 hours that we know of that have integrated KN Bone in some capacity, and just wanted to give them a shout out. I don't need to do it now. I didn't mean to interrupt your mojo.
No, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. In fact, I was going to include that. I was going to say that we haven't even kicked off that campaign yet, and we already had 6 projects because that's what I read last. But to get the update that it's 12 just goes to show, like it's almost like doing the work for us. And I think that's amazing. I'm not saying that we don't have more work to do to go reach out to the other ones, but the fact that it's just happening very, very organically shows that all eyes are on the app and what it's doing for Shibarium. And we really have the attention economy of Shibarium and Shiba Inu right now. So again, congrats, and especially to the holders and community and people who used the product. That's huge, guys. You know, you're all making it happen. It's obviously got risks associated with it, and everyone should be aware of those. But you know, being able to take those risks for the future of Shibarium and to improve this blockchain is amazing. You know, obviously there's a lot of layer twos out there. Like it's not like the tech on Shibarium is the best thing that's ever come out of all time. I'm not trying to fund it, but it's about the community, and that's what Shiba Inu has in droves above every other L2 out there, in my opinion, is a really diehard community that really makes it a good place to be. as opposed to something like Solana, which sometimes just has a bunch of pump and dump. So really honored to be part of K9 at a moment like this, and shout out to everyone who made it happen.
Buzz, you want to do the list?
Yeah, yeah, more than happy to. I hope there's some representatives from some of these projects who are here today. And just noting that there'll definitely be some posts coming out. And I know the marketing team's working on it, but just off the top of my head, there's Mantra, who has integrated KN Bone as a payment currency to purchase NFTs on their platform. They're one of the largest NFT marketplaces on Shibarium. Bad idea, of course. I see them in the spaces. I don't know if they have, but I knew that they're in the process of adding a KN Bone pair. Chewy as well has added several KN Bone pairs. They've also launched a NFT collection, which I think Turtle has some more information on, that can be purchased in KN Bone. And I think both them and Mantra, if you do pay in KN Bone, I think they're offering a slight discount with that currency as well. There's also 1 Cent, who has integrated a pair. Sheps, WoofSwap, Zen, CFun is in the